Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to day number 12. Habit number 12 from the 30 Habits in 30 Days video series. If you're still here, congratulations. I bet you're feeling pretty good. Habit number 12 will be nutrition. Okay? And what we're going to focus on for this habit and the remainder of our, hopefully, life and these 30 habits in 30 days, what we're going to focus on starting today for the rest of the series, we're going to focus on the whole foods diet and becoming conscious of what we're consuming. Basically, a whole foods diet consists of natural ingredients, food that comes straight from nature or as close to nature as possible without being refined and processed. All right. So I know some people might not want to eliminate processed foods, but it would be really beneficial if you could become more conscious of the foods you're consuming and identify, okay, are these processed foods that I'm eating or are these whole foods that I'm eating? Just that start will bring to your awareness probably how much processed food you're eating. And then you'll be like, oh, wow, I am eating a lot of processed food. I want to change. So I'll throw up some research right here on the benefits of a whole foods diet. Okay. There are tons of benefits. It's basically like if you think of yourself like a vehicle, okay? Vehicles run on, most vehicles run on gas or diesel. Some of them are electric vehicles, but we'll focus on the analogy with gas powered vehicles, okay? Imagine yourself as a gas powered vehicle. If you put, in the gas tank, if you put gas in the gas tank, the car is going to run properly, right? What if you were to put water in the gas tank? Not going to run properly. You need the proper fuel to run properly. If you're taking in refined foods, the whole thing behind fast food and refined food, it's high calorie, low nutrients, which means you will gain weight and probably get some other diseases like diabetes, maybe obesity, heart disease, high cholesterol, things like that. And you'll still not feel satiated. You'll still be hungry after eating all kinds of junk food because it's low in nutrients, minerals, vitamins. Those are the things that make us feel satiated by our food. It's not just the calories, okay? A lot of these processed foods are high in fat, high in sugar. And what that does in a certain combination, it triggers you just to want more, the taste. You want that taste, that flavor, okay? But it leaves you with a high calorie, sometimes groggy, nasty feeling. You get a big blood sugar spike and a crash later, more irritability. Okay, there's a lot of negative side effects with highly processed foods: disease, obesity, heart disease, cancer, diabetes. So we need to be really conscious and careful about what we're consuming. Whole foods will help you feel more stable in your energy levels throughout the day because it will balance your blood sugar. Being conscious of consuming enough fruits, vegetables, whole grains. You can still have dairy, okay? Some, milk, maybe some yogurt, all right? But those are still a little bit processed, but they're, still considered a whole food, okay? If you're a person that likes bread, try to find whole grain, multi-grain bread. It's still a process. It goes through a little bit of a process. Ooh, like a fish. It's still a little bit processed, but it's better than refined white bread, white pasta, and all that. All right. So if you're looking on the ingredients list, it should be whole foods in those ingredients. All right. If you're attached to eating bread. Okay. I know there's some bread eaters out there. That's what we're going to spend the next however many days of this habit series on. All right. Focusing on being conscious of consuming more whole foods. For me, I like eggs, milk, Greek yogurt, vegetables, fruits, water, coffee, tea. Nuts and seeds are great. Good source of protein there. All right. What else? Apples and bananas, berries, salad. You can still eat some lean meats too. Chicken, fish, steak. All right. So focus on whole foods. Maybe I'll throw up like a little cockatoo. A bird? You're going to throw up a picture of a bird. I'm going to throw up a picture of a food pyramid. A Whole Foods food pyramid. Not that junk one from the 1950s that probably is the reason for a lot of our obesity, because we're eating 6 to 12 servings of bread and pasta a day. That's not good, folks. That's not good. Throw out that old piece of junk food pyramid. Deep breaths. I could probably do a whole video on something called conscious eating. Yeah, maybe someday I'll do that. And I'll put the link right up there. But for now, whole foods and being conscious of what you're consuming. Start there. We're still going to be consuming our water, getting our physical activity, doing our meditation, our journals, all the other habits that we've been developing. This is just part of sustaining our healthy energy levels over time. Sometimes we don't see results right away when it comes to the food we're consuming, but over the course of a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, you will see a difference. You will feel a difference. I think I've made my point with how passionate I feel about this. So hopefully you listen. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. I don't know how to tell you, folks. I care. I care about you. I'm trying to help. But you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Please, I'm trying to help. What? You got to take some responsibility for yourself. I'm trying to help. There's only so much other people can do for you. You have to take responsibility for your choices, for your actions, for your behaviors, for your habits. I know it's not always easy. I know healthier food costs more money. But we have to try to be more aware of what we're consuming and not be a victim of circumstance to life and the things that exist in this world. The struggles are real, but we have to be able to focus and find a way and prioritize what's important to us. Maybe someday I'll post another video where I talk about how to eat a whole foods diet on a budget. Whole foods diet on a budget. Boo! Link up there. Someday, maybe when I figure out how to use the YouTube after these 30 habits, maybe I'll throw that video somewhere in here. All right? Because I haven't recorded it yet. I'm trying to get the 30 habits in 30 days done and then move on to the next project, because that's how you focus and get done. The get shit done method. See video, whatever number that is. Anyway, if you're just joining, this is the first video you've seen, go back, watch all the other ones. Boop, 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 boop. Habits, one at a time. Pop, 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 pop. Binge watch them. Go through one at a time and watch them all. You will change your life. All right. God bless. Good luck. See you on the next one.